Hey guys, what's going on? The Gaminator is back and ready to attack, and today we're going to come at you with some Starcraft 2, I guess, basic strategy. So, very first thing in the bottom corner there, always learn your hotkeys, right? When you're playing a game like this, you want to be able to do things as fast as you can. Learning the hotkeys is going to really help you. Now, one of the next things to look at, if you want to start thinking about timing in a strategy like this, in the top right corner, you see we have 9 of 11. The very next SCV, if you send him over to the corner and have him start building that supply depot, you're going to have a very good timing with your SCVs there. You're never going to really run out of supply. You're not going to get supply blocked, but you're also going to be able to kind of keep going with that SCV up there as well. As you see here, we're going to get very close, but it's going to work out. We're not going to get supply blocked at all, I think, in this video. So once that SCV is done building his supply depot there, we're going to go and build a barracks as soon as we have enough money right about now. Okay, barracks goes down. Okay, this is the very, I guess, the second piece of your wall. After this, we're going to build another supply depot as well, and that's going to give you basically a wall off, so if you need to run back, if you're getting overwhelmed, you can kind of retreat and hide and have the buildings to kind of protect you for at least a little while. Now, right now, we're in training mode, so it doesn't really let me do a whole lot. You want to get the orbital command as well for your command center there as soon as you can. I, in this video, don't get one at all, simply because for some reason it would never light up for me. I don't know if it's because it's in training mode. It could have been, but you want to get that orbital command as soon as you can. So in this strategy, what we're going to be doing is always have 2 items queued at once. The reason why you want to do this only when you're new is that it's going to give you some time to be able to react to situations, to be able to do things that you need to do, but also not run out of units, not, lose where your progress is. Because if you have things queued, which generally is bad, if you have things queued, you're not going to run out of kind of resources. You're always going to have something going. Now, very next thing you want to do is expand. Yes, very scary to do so, especially when you're playing online and you're not used to it, but expanding is one of the key things that you need here. In the early game, when you're playing in Bronze League, Silver League, economy is huge. If you have the better economy, chances are you're probably going to win. I've done this a million times. I've gone on 10-15 game winning streaks, okay? It's very easy to win with an economy, okay? Now, always remember your supply. So when you're playing as a new player, your eyes should be almost everywhere except for the main screen. You want to keep your eye on the supply, keep your eye on the mini-map, and make sure that you have your items queued. The 3 things you need to worry about. All you need to do is build Marines in this strategy. All you need is minerals. We're not talking advanced strategies. We're talking get your stuff down, figure out what your timing is, figure out what feels good, and then keep working on always building. Never forget to build those supply depots. Never have nothing producing. You want to always have Marines coming out. You want to always have SCVs coming out. Never stop, okay? Basically, you're going to keep going until about the 10-minute or so mark in StarCraft time. It's not 10 minutes real life, 10 minutes StarCraft time. Once you expand here, you want to grab about half of your SCVs and move them over there. By this time, again, you should have the orbital command. I'm trying to get it, but it's not letting me for some particular reason. I think, again, it's training mode. So keep going. Build as many barracks as you can. Barracks, however you want to call it. Build as many of them as you can. If you shift click after you have built your barracks, you can send your units back to where they were. Very good if you just want to select a bunch of SCVs, build a bunch of barracks, however you want to call it. I'm not very good at individually selecting things, so I grab a whole bunch of them. Again, not good for high-level play. This is a basic beginner video here. So we're going to keep building barracks, keep building the Marines, and eventually you're going to see we get very high on minerals here, but we're going to go ahead and just, when you get high on minerals, build barracks. Keep going on the production buildings, because in this strategy, the way you need to win, again, have the strong economy and build, build, build Marines, Marines, Marines. It's super simple. Marines, smash the A button. You're going to have no A left on your button when you're done this. So keep moving on here. We're getting high on minerals, getting close to 600 again. I'm just going to select a bunch of, as you see there, a bunch of SCVs and build some barracks. Now, don't forget again, always keep your eye on that supply. If you get supply blocked during this, it's going to be very difficult. Now, if you get attacked early, don't panic. That's the biggest thing, again, for new players. Just try not to panic, okay? What you want to do in a situation like that is just, if you're new, if you have an army advantage, don't throw away your army. You know, try to get a good position. Right where I'm at, the high ground is a good position to have. Also, build, build your bunkers. Build bunkers around the top of your ramp. That's going to help you out a lot too. I don't generally do this in the video. When I'm playing as well, I try to build bunkers, but I find this strategy in the lower level works well enough that you don't need to worry too much about it. So, in the bottom corner, you see we're getting at about 8 minutes, 52 seconds. We're going to be able to go attack here pretty quick. Now, you see we have a lot of units, 31 units in our army right now. Pretty big army. We're going to just keep building. Don't stop building. As you see, we're getting high on minerals again. So what we're going to end up doing, I believe, I don't think we end up building more barracks here. I think we just end up, once we get going here, I think I end up running out of minerals as well. This is something that I do that I wouldn't recommend doing. I got high on minerals, so I just queued a whole bunch of supply depots. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. I always have 2 SCVs building those supply depots. I generally build just 2 at a time. In a situation like this, you might find you're going to get very close to the supply cap very quickly, and that's something that you want to kind of avoid. So I queued a bunch. I got very low on minerals and almost ran out of production. I've been very bad as well with SCVs. I should have been expanding as well. Those are things that you're going to worry about in a higher level of play. In this play, we're just going to build our army. As you see, we have 51 units in our army. It's 10:30. We're going to attack here fairly quickly. In fact, I would have attacked as soon as that 10-minute mark. I would have attacked. But here they bring out a small little force, and we're going to wipe them out. The easiest way to do this, if you're going to be playing in a bronze or a silver league, just simply grab your entire army, and you're going to go to the back of their base, basically, and just attack. That's literally as simple as this strategy goes. Usually, you're going to have a big enough army that they're not going to be able to stop you. In fact, I've had guys, as soon as they see my army, they quit because, you know, there's too much for them. So, basically, always keep, what I do at this point anyways, is I just smash the A key, keep building Marines, because this is, I guess, an all or nothing in some ways. What I do generally as well, as they're running down here, I collect all the units over and over again. F2 selects all of your units, and you know, you can just keep hitting attack at the back. I just like to do that because eventually you're gonna find that your units will find where they're going and stop, which isn't always the best. So they have an expansion here. I'm just gonna wipe this out super fast. As you can see, if you just hit attack, eventually they're gonna spread out to a point where they can do it. This is not about micromanaging. This is not about finding the perfect spread of units. You're learning, you want to find timing, and you want to learn your keys. This is all about the beginning, the beginners. Don't worry about if your units are running around, just hit attack and go. This strategy is very good for learning how to get the hang of making your SCVs. This is also very good for getting the hang of always checking that supply, checking that you're making units, always checking. If you're not checking things, you're going to end up forgetting, and that's a situation where you might end up getting behind and you might start losing. It's yelling at me to make some more supply depots, and now that is it. We have beaten the little easy computer. Guys, as always, you know, if you have any questions about this strategy, leave it in the comments below. I'm really good at answering those. And guys, you know, if you want to see more StarCraft 2 strategy, I don't know everything. I'm not a high-level player, but I definitely can help you out. So leave in the comments below if you want to see more of that. And guys, as always, if you liked the video, smash on that like button. Always remember to subscribe, as it helps me out so much. Check out all the other videos on the channel. There's stuff coming almost every single day. And guys, as always, have a fantastic day. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.